Hey, Dragon Slayers. It's been about an hour since my last meal, and my blood sugar is 114. So, today's video is all about asking the question, are protein shakes healthy? Well, it depends. So, some protein shakes may have more in common with a milkshake than you'd like. Many protein shakes are loaded with sugar. Surprise, surprise. And the sugar free ones aren't much better, thanks to their potentially weight gain inducing artificial sweeteners. Some even have toxic chemicals. Adding protein powder to a glass of milk or a smoothie may seem like a simple way to boost your health. After all, protein is essential for building and maintaining muscle, bone strength, and numerous body functions. And many older adults don't consume enough protein because of a reduced appetite. But be careful. A scoop of chocolate or vanilla protein powder can harbor health risks. I don't recommend using protein powders except for in a few instances and only with direct supervision, says registered dietitian Kathy McManus, director of the Department of Nutrition at Harvard affiliated Brigham and Women's Hospital. What is a protein powder? Well, protein powders are powders formed from protein that comes from a variety of sources, such as plants, soybeans, peas, rice, potatoes, and hemp, or eggs or milk, such as casein and whey protein. The powders may induce their include other ingredients such as added sugars, artificial flavorings, thickeners, vitamins, or minerals. The amount of protein per scoop can vary from 10 to 30 grams. Supplements used for building muscle contain relatively more protein, and supplements used for weight loss contain relatively less protein. So, what are some of these risks? The numerous risks to consider when using protein powders. Among them are a protein powder is a dietary supplement. The FDA leaves it up to manufacturers to evaluate the safety and labeling of the product. So there's no way to know if a protein powder contains what a manufacturer actually claims. We don't know the long term effects. There are limited data on the possible side effects of high protein intake from supplements, McManus says. It may cause digestive distress in some people. People with dairy allergies or trouble digesting lactose, milk sugar, which is milk sugar, can experience gastrointestinal discomfort if they use a milk based protein powder. McManus points out it may be high in added sugars and calories. Some protein powders have little added sugar, and others have a lot, as much as 23 grams per scoop. Some protein powders wind up turning into a glass of milk into a drink with more than 1,200 calories. The risk of weight gain and unhealthy spike in blood sugar. The American Heart Association recommends a limit of 24 grams of added sugar per day for women and 36 grams for men. Earlier this year, a nonprofit group called the Clean Label Project released a report about toxins in protein powders. Researchers screened 134 products for 130 different types of toxins and found that many protein powders contained heavy metals such as lead, arsenic, cadmium, and mercury, as well as BPA, which is used to make plastic, pesticides, and other contaminants, with links to cancer and other health conditions. Some toxins were present in significant quantities. For example, one protein powder contained 25 times the allowed limit of BPA. So, how could protein powder contain so many contaminants? The Clean Label Project points to manufacturing processes or the existence of toxins in soil absorbed by the plants that are made into protein powders. Not all of the protein powders that were tested contained elevated levels of toxins. You can see the result at the Clean Lab Project's website. The link is in the description below. You should aim for the recommended daily dietary allowance of protein. They say 46 grams a day for women and 56 grams for men. I think those requirements are far too low. I mean, that, yeah, they're far too low. I don't agree with those requirements at all. I can do another video in the future that talks about what I believe is adequate protein intake and why I believe that. Heck, that might even be my next video. So there's more to the article. You guys can read the full article for yourselves. The link is in the description below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.